So I'll just make a little video here just for the sake of it, okay? So there's been this earthquake in Myanmar. That's the flag over here, okay? Myanmar earthquake, okay? So what happened is that I did a painting where I expressed my feelings into the painting, okay? And this is where I am. This is how the flag looks where I am. You see, they are the same except for a star, you know? We could make it a bit fun, put me like that, but let's not do like that too much, okay? Because then I seem like a prick, okay? If I do like that. So what is happening is that I've been able to paint for a long time things that become true. But the thing is that there is something really weird going on and some really advanced stuff, you know. I don't know how it works, to be honest, but what I'm doing and what you're seeing over here is so obvious that yes, both of these are the same. It's basically the same flag because there is this patternicity that gets imprinted from its originator. That's how it usually goes, okay? So if you would decode this event with honesty, then you would see something like this, okay? That it was a 7.7 magnitude. My name equals to the center point of this 7.7. Okay, there's a bit of a misspelling there in Myanmar, down there. Yeah, but this is how I believed it was spelled. But still, when I painted my painting on March 27, 28th, okay, when I painted that, I knew that it would become true. I knew that. So I have recorded a video where I tell you this is going to become true. I know this is, and if you look at me when I record that, I am sincere when I talk about this. That yeah, I am painting something and it will become true. Okay, in the near future, I say in that video. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not the type of guy that likes the idea of having this this, I don't know, yeah. Anyhow, so the name of my painting is Eruption of My Feelings and Joy, and I I named it Eruption of My Feelings and Joy because I um, I've been talking about feelings and people didn't like it. Well, um, it's funny when you compare with things like this, okay? And feelings equals to 77. The flags are like the same. Like this is where I am in I am in Lithuania. I'm from Sweden. Okay, I am from Sweden, but I am in Lithuania. I live in Lithuania. Okay, so this flag and this flag, it basically shows you what's going on. Okay, and you have a lot of other decoding channels out there that will give you how do you say, a less truthful version of what happened here. And you know what? I don't listen to them anymore. But I noticed a bit, like I open up a video, someone talking, you know, yeah, I'm not even. It's just I know what happened here, okay? And why do I know? Well, because I've been able to do this for a long time, and honestly, like the people that cannot admit what's going on here are like there's something missing up here on people that cannot see this, okay? Just because you don't like it, you don't like that I can do this, okay? And because yeah, no one else can do it, right? Yeah, no one can do it, only me can do it, okay? And that's until anyone else shows proofs. Like, how do you prove that you can? So I can basically paint something and then it becomes true, okay? And I have evidence for this, and it's basically like a scientific process, because I can tell you this is going to become true, and then it becomes true, okay? And this is the way I do things. It's a very, very confident guy when it comes to this, and people don't like it because it's like, oh, why can you do this, you know, and why blah blah blah, right? And then probably there is so much. I would guess that there's so much talk behind the back, right? Like on chat rooms or things like that. I would imagine that there's so much talk. But when you see this, you see that, oh, how can it be like this, right? How can the flag of Myanmar, how can that flag be the same like where I am? I'm there, right? I'm there. How can it be the same, right? How can it be like that? Well, use your brain, guys, okay? Use your brain. Use it for once, okay? And stop denying what's going on here, okay? It's so irritating to me. And then again, um, maybe I don't know what to say. You know, it's just this is why I continuously ask, are you even sentient? Are you even a conscious being? This is why I ask that. I have good reasons for asking if my audience is sentient. Are you alive? Basically, I'm asking you, are you alive? Can you see? Can you think? Okay, that's what I'm asking. And most people, you know, yeah, like the result, the answer to that question is what you see here on my channel. You see an emptiness here. There is no one here. There is no one watching here, because everyone are liars, basically. Okay, so that's why it's empty here. And that's why no one is making videos about what I do. No, you don't want to talk about what actually happened here. No, why would you want to do that? So, yeah, how can it be like this? It's not fair, maybe you think. This is not fair. Well, I don't know. Like, it's not my problem that it is like this. Maybe I was really good at what I've been doing, right? And so suddenly it is like this, okay? It's been like this for a long time, and it's just ridiculous that people don't notice it. And um, anyhow, guys, maybe maybe I have this ability because I don't go around hating people all the time. I don't hate the so-called elite. I do my best not to hate anything, basically. It's really important not to hate, but still, even though I don't hate, okay, I try not to hate, there is this darkness in me, obviously, which becomes like this, you see? It becomes like this. And And so it's like even if even if you don't hate, there's something still there, right? Something is still um, there, right? Wanting to do these things. I don't know, okay? What I know is that, I mean, this is some kind of feelings that I painted. And the result is, I don't paint often. I don't paint often. I felt like this. Oh, I need to paint. I need to paint. I need to paint. Can I find the oil color? Can I find what should I paint on? I go out in the darkness here, and because I didn't plan enough, and began to saw this wooden thing that I could paint on, and then I just there's no technique at all when I'm painting, but as you can see, it's so potent. It is okay, um, and this is an interesting connection. Okay, even though it's a bit of a misspelling there on Myanmar. This is actually how I thought it was spelled for a while, and I found some sources showing that, whatever, let's not talk about that. I just want you to know that when you look at decoding channels and they ignore I think many of these decoding channels, they know what I'm doing, okay? Even though, like, my channel, like, I'm not like that pleasant person, but I still think people are here watching some of these guys. And how can you deny this, right? So there are decoders out there. You are going to close your eyes to the most glaring truth of what you're seeing in front of you. This is the connection between where I am. This is where I am, and this is Myanmar. Okay, do you see it? Well, that's the problem. If you don't mention it, you're what does that say about you, right? So, because people want to say that they are in it for the truth, right? They want to have that label of, oh, I'm a truth seeker. I'm a truth seeker. Well, here's something that looks very, very truthful, and I even have a video when I record 8 hours before the the event, and I tell you in that video, this is going to become true. It's going to become true in the near future. Near future. You see? Then we have this. This is here because you're meant to notice it. Do you get it? You're meant to notice this. And as I said every time, like, I've been doing this for so long, guys. But still, there's basically no one here. There's no one here. I don't know exactly how that works, okay? I don't know how it works that these kind of things can go on for so long on my channel. That it is this obvious, okay? It's been like that for a long time, and you know, yeah, I mean, if everyone wants to be a liar, that's how it shall be, okay? If everyone wants to lie, let's do that. I'm not going to lie, okay? As I told my wife, I rather freeze to death in out in the cold than lie, okay? Which probably most of you guys, you lie probably daily, okay? Because you come here, you watch this stuff, and then you pretend that you didn't see it, right? That's how it works, and that's very sad, okay? But So yeah, this has happened many times, okay? So as I showed not so long ago, I painted this alien thing, stuck it to my forehead here, right? The post-it. And together with, it was Alien, Olympics, and more. I also painted rain once. I painted rain for France, and then it started raining and raining and raining in Paris. It was really fun, okay? That was fun. That was fun. So it was at the time of the Olympics, okay? I think it was like a month, more than a month of rain, maybe 1 or 2 days during like 30 something days that didn't rain, but the rest are like every day in Paris for like more than a month's time had rain, you know. So that's funny. But there are many of these. Some of them I haven't presented evidence for, but there's been things that have happened. So yeah, but this one is an obvious. This one is so obvious, and it's sad to see that like there really is no support to me. Like there is no one on my side. I like for me to live and to prosper, I need to like I need to be like that, that's how the world shows me that I need to be. Like I need to that's how I need to be. And I guess I must be like that, right? And so, um, yeah, because they're liars. Everyone are liars, guys. You lie about this, right? You're going to exit this video. You're going to lie about this. You're going to no, that's not important, right? This is not important. That this is Lithuania, this is Myanmar. No, not important, right? Well, that's denial, okay? Because it's the same design, except for the star, right? So yeah, this is what's happening. Just wanted to say, I guess I will end the video now. Yeah, you know. See you another time, guys.